ready for our main event. This promises to be a great fight, and it's between Jason DeLucia and Matt Rogers. DeLucia with over 50 fights to his credit. Rogers with 11, including 3 KOs. And let's take a look up close at Jason DeLucia. 5'11", 186 pounds. Solid record there, Don.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'd like to see him fight Shannon Moore. You know, they don't have 200 fights between the two of them.
Let's talk to Jason.
I'm really sensitive to pain. Every injury I get, I feel, and I cry like a little kid, but that I think makes me stronger because I have to put up with so much of it. When I was a kid, when I wanted to get into fighting, my dad took me to see one of my uncles. My Uncle Albert was one of the original tough guys. He was a steel worker, the guys who built the skyscrapers in Boston kind of thing. And nobody could beat him in a street fight. And just by talking to him and talking about fighting, and he talked about people that he was friends with, Goody and Pat Petronelli, guys who trained Marvin Hagler, taught me about what really goes on in the fighting world and how you have to behave. That was inspiring.
Now, Jason better be prepared. He's an excellent ground fighter, fought over in Japan in what's known as pancrase, which is submission wrestling, and has been in some other major events as well.
Yeah, Frank Shamrock was the king of pancrase. Boss Rutten sitting behind us, king of pancrase. You know, a lot of people have done that.
And there's a lot of people here at that Shootbox event. We even have Dan the Beast Severn here, Carlos Newton. Some great names in the martial arts fighting world.
Man, there's all kinds of people here.
There's a good look at Jason DeLucia. You see that Seisen Karate out of Medway, Massachusetts. That's his school where he teaches.
This is going to look like a great fight on paper.
Now, he's married. His wife's name is Kim. They have a son named Luke. And, of course, his trainer, Joe Greenhall. And now let's go ahead and meet his opponent, Matt, the mad scientist, Rogers. 6'2", 181 pounds, long and lean, in great shape, a 9-2 record. His specialty, submission. But I think he's going to want to try to keep this fight standing and land some big punches. There's his finishing move, a combination. Let's get to know Matt Rogers.
A lot of people don't realize that you only get one shot at life. So I want to live as exciting a life as possible and do things that most people would never think of doing.
Such as? Such
as getting in a ring and fighting in front of thousands of people. I kind of live day by day. I just want to be the best person that I can be and do no harm, I guess you could say. When I go into the ring tonight, I expect there to be a lot of excitement. I plan to bring the fight to my opponent. Hopefully he'll do the same and we can have a good show.
Well, I'll tell you, he's learned his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu through Helsing Gracie School, boxing through Kenny Berry, and his Muay Thai through Crouton Burke. So
looks a lot like Teddy Atlas too.
Yeah,
he
does.
Trainer.
He's a real quiet guy. When you look at him and he wears glasses, I see where the mad scientist came from. He has a biology degree.
Holy balls.
And he said one of his hobbies are comic books, and get this, rogue genetic engineering.
Yeah, okay.
Now there's a guy trying to design a fighter.
Another Ted Kaczynski there.
And Rogers now gets on top of the box, makes his way to the corner. And he's been training at martial arts specifically to fight for 4 years. Tim Catalfo, Abaki, along with Tony Vitonian, are his manager and trainers. And now that the fighters are in place, let's go to our ring announcer, Mr. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the main event of the evening. This fight consists of 3 5-minute rounds. When the action begins, our referee for this bout is Mr. Jorge Alonso. And now, introducing first the fighter standing in the blue corner. This man is a kung fu fighting expert, standing 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 186 pounds. He holds a professional record of 33 wins with 20 losses and 1 draw. He is a veteran of the UFC and pancrase. Coming to us from Billingham, Massachusetts, please welcome Jason DeLucia. And his opponent, standing across the box in the red corner. This man is a submission fighter, standing 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 181 pounds. He holds a professional record of 9 wins with 2 losses and 3 wins by knockout. From Jacksonville, Florida, please welcome the mad scientist, Matt Rogers.
And they'll go in for the referee's instructions. And you can see Rogers has a little bit of height.
Jason's got that experience that's main key.
Well, youth is on the side of Rogers at 25, DeLucia 34, but experience goes to DeLucia. Down he goes, DeLucia now on the ground. Rogers in a side mount of sorts.
Right, DeLucia needs to work his hips underneath of Rogers. There you go.
And right away he's in there.
Get into the guard. Now he'll go for the submission.
Close guard now.
DeLucia's got, all that experience. He's got all the patience in the world. He knows how to maintain that position, how to relax there. He'll wait for Rogers to make a mistake, get out of position, or burn himself out with punches. Good knees, got good knees.
Oh!
Back. He's got to cut his hips.
They're on that incline. This should favor Rogers to try to help him get off. If DeLucia
Right.
keeps circling now, this could help him. Remember, everybody's on a learning curve with a Shootbox. No ropes, no cage, no limits. It's a wide open view. But that incline is something new to most fighters, and they have to learn how to go ahead and use it.
Yeah, that's something hard to get used to. Wow, that's
Look at these guys.
good.
That
These
almost
guys
looks
like
like
chain
wrestling.
wrestling. Yeah, they're just chain wrestling. One move to the other. Get a little bit of an arm bar there if he can just extend it.
Guillotine. Now he's taking his back. Watch for the choke.
Yep. He got the opportunity for the choke. He just got to stick his arm in there.
Corner encouraging him to strike while he's there.
He might be too high. He could slide forward.
Rogers
Coming up underneath his neck.
now he's in a position to go ahead. He's trying to work it in. Rogers trying to keep DeLucia from locking his hands.
Right. Trying to keep his chin pinned to his chest. Jason's got to get his wrist and forearm underneath his throat. Put pressure on the Adam's apple.
How do you go ahead and get the chin away from the chest to get the arm in there?
Do a good old-fashioned
That's it.
crossface.
That's it. It was the tap out, rear naked choke by Jason DeLucia. He took Rogers back and just put that hold on and just kept working it.
The experience pays off. Like I said, I'd like to see him fight Shannon Rich. Shannon Rich got over 100 fights. Jason's got, over 50 fights. It'd be a heck of a setup.
So let's take a look at this here. Don caught in the headlock.
Almost looked like the Rogers advantage there, and then Jason used the slope from the ring there to push off and twist his hips and gain position.
And once he sunk the heels in, rear naked choke.
Yep, suck the heels in, got underneath the chin, boom, it's on. It's a good night match.
there it is. Tap out, your referee all over it.
Jason's smart enough not to cross his feet. Because if you cross your feet, the guy can bring his leg over like that and use your own foot to break the foot.
And you can clearly see Matt Rogers use his right hand and tap it against the mat to end the fight.
Right, fought as long as he could and he knew when to get out.
And Bruce Buffer is with our winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner at 2 minutes 39 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by tap out due to a choke, Jason DeLucia.
One last time here, rear naked choke by Jason DeLucia. Rogers trying to fight the arm, get his chin down against his chest to stop the choke from occurring. But he was unsuccessful.
Yeah,
There's
perfect positioning, you know, textbook. This, you know, DeLucia's an instructor, and that's the way you instruct it.
A great performance by Jason DeLucia. Frank Shamrock is with our winner for an interview.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Jason DeLucia, our main event winner of this evening, personal friend of mine and quite a martial artist. Jason, you've been out of the ring for a little while. How'd it feel to get back in?
Horrible and great.
We're really glad to have you in the box. Did the box change anything in your style?
Yeah, it definitely makes a difference. More like training in the woods, but definitely makes a difference.
We saw some good side kicks from you. We saw some very interesting, different technical groundwork. I was really impressed. Is that your martial arts background?
Yeah, it's all my old roots coming into my new technique. Kind of twisted, if you know what I mean.
You said something to me a while ago. You said combat Aikido. Is that what you did tonight?
Pretty much, yeah. It's my new philosophy.
New philosophy in life or new philosophy in fighting?
Yeah, a little of both.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Jason DeLucia, your winner of this evening. Give him a big hand. He fought his heart out.